So, you picked group 3. Hello, group 3. These are your messages. But wait, group 3, before we get into your messages, I just want to make sure you're actually supposed to be here. If you picked group 3, you can go ahead on with the video. But if you found this video by mistake, just know this is group 3 for a pick a card reading that I'm doing. But you have to start here first. And last but not least is group 3. Last but not least is group 3. Okay, group 3, I'm not going to insult you anymore by hurting your ears like that. So, actually, we're about to get into your messages. So, we have a message from the Surrender deck. And it's crazy because literally only one card fell out. Like, there was nothing really from this deck that needed to be said. I kept shuffling. Like, are you sure? Any more messages from that deck that's needed? No? Okay. We got messages from the Moonology deck. Now, this is a stack came out, so we're going to be on here for a little bit. Archangel cards, Archangel Oracle cards, and last but not least, these nice little cards that are written with quotes on it that I use as Oracle cards myself. But we're going to save this for last, so I'm going to put that to the side, and we're just going to lay out your cards right now. So, Surrender deck. So first we have Surrender to Prayer. And if you're hearing the noise in the background, that my apologies. That's my children. They're downstairs with daddy, playing, thumping and bumping, getting on his nerves and everything. So, sorry. From the Moonology deck, we have a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Your work hard. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. And emotions are running high. Oh, supermoon. Yep. As of the recording of this video, we're still in the supermoon energy of the Aquarian full moon that was just on this Thursday, August 11th, 2022. Even though today is now August 13th, 2022. But don't forget, this is a timeless pick a card reading. But yes, emotions are running high. What's going on in your world? So from the Archangel cards, we have... Actually, I'm going to do this. Let's do this instead. And from the Archangel cards, we have Spread Your Wings. Spread Your Wings. Teaching and learning. Yeah. Didn't want to say it right. And last but not least, career transitions. Let's get into it. Oops. Yes, let's get into it. Okay, group 3. It's so funny to me how these cards ended up laying, even though I'm the one that laid them out. And there's no particular spread, but I'm paying attention to the messages of each card. So first things first, your messages open up with you being called to surrender to prayer. Because these are your messages in regards to releasing things from your life that no longer serves a purpose for you, that no longer serves you. So first things first is you need to surrender to prayer. And the bottom of the card says, give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard through the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So I'm just going to say right now, I don't know if I already mentioned it. I think I told the other groups, but if you hear noise in the background, those are my children downstairs thumping and bumping, playing with daddy, getting on his nerves, okay? So my apologies in advance if you hear that. Yes, but from the looks of this spread, my first thing that came to me intuitively was somebody's about to leave a job. Somebody's plotting to just give up the whole 9-to-5 life because it ain't worth it. Whether you're in the actual office, I feel like some of it's corporate, I feel like some of it might be fast food, some of you may be working in actual restaurants, or any other fast-paced environment where either a fast-paced environment or a highly skilled environment, or both, where your work is really not being appreciated at all. Like, some of you may be feeling like, I know this card says your hard work is paying off, but this is not this is not part of what I'm saying right now. Yes, your hard work is paying off, but what I'm saying is, based off of looking at all these cards together and seeing this card right here, a lot of you are thinking about making a career change. So whether that's quitting your job and going to another place that either pays you better, has better benefits, better, what's the word? Not better turnaround. I don't know the actual word. I'm not in corporate America at all. But a better retention rate. I don't know. What's the term for how they rate companies in their employees? Somebody tell me. I don't want to sound stupid. I don't. But let me know in the comment section. Sorry if I'm using the wrong terms. But yeah, you're really considering leaving. Like, you're like, this is ghetto. I don't want to be here anymore. And no, I'm not feeling this anymore. This card right here is why. Your the fact that these two came out, they're next to each other. Like, this is the order they came out in, regardless of how I laid them. Your commitment is being tested and emotions are running high. Okay? You've been feeling, some of you may have been feeling conflicted for a long time because, listen, if you live in the United States, especially, it's fucking crazy over here with the gas prices and the food prices and inflation and pandemic on top of pandemic. There's all this shit happening. But you know, even though this is a timeless pick a card reading, it doesn't necessarily have to be this time period that I'm in as this is being recorded, but it can be that same type of energy of, you know, the daily stresses of life. Got bills to pay, gotta go to work, got responsibilities, not being appreciated, overworked, underpaid, all that good stuff. But for you, a lot of y'all been thinking, really thinking like, yo, I don't want to be here anymore, but I can't quite let this job go because I don't have anything else in store. I don't have anything else lined up. I don't have anything at all. And you can't afford to just not have something else lined up. But the thing is, a lot of you, this is when I'm getting to this part, a lot of you have been making plans and plotting your way out. This is your confirmation if you have been working on the way to get out this dead-end job. And this is a message for you to think about it if you haven't been feeling very encouraged about leaving your job. You're being asked to keep an open mind, learn new ideas, and then teach those ideas to others. So you're in a space where you're not appreciated. Your commitment is being tested. You're not appreciated for your skills. You're not appreciated for how you go above and beyond for your job, whatever your job is. The fact that you really try to be work oriented, but this shit is ghetto and you don't want to be here anymore. But you're being asked to surrender to prayer. Okay? Surrender to prayer. There is a higher purpose meant for you, okay? Whether it's to work at your dream job, whether it's to actually walk away from the 9-to-5 life altogether and start your own company. I know there's been an uptick in entrepreneurship, and you got some people out here trying to say, well, not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur. Everybody's so quick to try to tell you to be an entrepreneur. But the truth is, even though it's not for everybody, that really doesn't change the fact that it is for other people. So I don't think it's cool to try to discourage folks from becoming an entrepreneur. Like, the whole point of being an entrepreneur is taking a risk. But if you got people out here discouraging you from taking a risk, then that's kind of defeating the purpose. But again, I know that route's not for everybody, but I just want to throw that out there. Because there's been a lot of pushback about, oh, we shouldn't just be telling everybody to jump up and be an entrepreneur. Even though there's some truth to that, there's some people who take that to an absolute extreme and just never set out after their dreams, because you don't know how people process different messages that they see splashed across the internet, okay? I think the reason why there aren't many cards for group 3 is because this message is pretty cut and dry. What you need to release from your life that no longer serves you is the tendency to panic, the tendency to worry, the tendency of thinking that you're going through whatever you're going through, all these things, the stresses at your job and stuff alone. If you want out the situation, you can get out of it. All you need to do is surrender to prayer. Your ancestors, your guardians, the spirit guides, the Most High God, your higher divine being that you pray to, well, they're waiting on you because we still have free will. At the end of the day, you have to initiate that contact. You have to set that intention. You have to put that prayer out there as a beacon to the omniverse, to the universe, to let them know, oh, listen, y'all. I need to get out of the situation. I really, truly want out of the situation. Okay, surrender to the prayer side. So like I said, some of you have already been working on escaping that 9-to-5 life, getting out of a uncomfortable working circumstance that no longer suits you, and that's going to pay off. But you still need to surrender to prayer, okay? You can't do everything in the physical world without the spiritual. And you can't be all 100% spiritual up in the clouds without doing something here on this earth that's concrete, because you are here on this earth. Concrete 3D being, if that makes sense. This is a word of encouragement even for those who haven't even started yet. First thing is to surrender to the power of prayer. And a lot of people associate prayers with Christianity for some reason, like all the Western religions. But no, prayer is a powerful thing, even if you don't follow any of the major religions like Christianity, Islam, Judaism, whatever, Western religions or whatever way you pray. Prayer is a sacred thing no matter what your beliefs are. It doesn't have to look a certain way, it doesn't have to sound a certain way. As long as it comes genuinely from within you, that's all that matters. And even though it's not intentional, because this is no specific spread, it's just interesting to me how once you surrender to prayer, a personal issue reaches resolution. The order of these cards is not lost on me, okay? Even though these are different decks, the order of these cards is not lost to me. So once you surrender to prayer, guess what? Soon after, a personal issue reaches resolution. And this is a reminder that your hard work is paying off. Whether you're working hard on your job, trying to make that escape, trying to make that exit. And it's crazy how your commitment is being tested as next to emotions are running high right here. Because if you're in a hostile work environment, if you're dealing with somebody who tries to undermine you or try to, tries to communicate with you with little backhanded comments and microaggressions, that's what's coming to me right now. This could be the case for some of y'all. Okay? And this is why you're being encouraged to spread your wings. It's time to go. Surrender to prayer. Spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The time is perfect and you are ready to soar. And this falls right under a personal issue reaches resolution, which lays next to you surrendering to prayer. And your hard work is paying off. Teaching and learning. It's funny how these two, your hard work is paying off, teaching and learning. I don't know if any of you are literally teachers, but if you are, I can't imagine being in the school district right now. I can't imagine being a teacher right now or an educator right now. Maybe it's a different time period by the time you see this video, and hopefully education got better. But if not, and you're a teacher and this applies, then it applies. But no, seriously. Keep an open mind and learn ideas and teach these ideas to others. This is in regards to you finding your true tribe, your soul family, or working with people who are like-minded individuals who are just as ambitious as you, who got the same type of goals as you, who got the same type of drive as you, no matter what it is that you're trying to do. You don't have to do it alone. But realistically, I'm not trying to sit here and tell you to quit your job or anything like that. But what I will say is, if you're in a career that's not for you, if you're at a job that you don't like, if you know that you want to get out, surrender to prayer. Follow the guidance of your ancestors. Follow the guidance of the Most High. Follow the guidance of your own intuitive inklings. Too often we undermine our own intuition, because guess what? Intuition is no different than spirit. Intuition is no different than the divine. Intuition is no different than your ancestors. It's all connected, because intuition comes from source. Your ancestors in the spirit world, which originates from source. All of it's connected. Consult your people on the other side. Consult your God. Consult the Most High. Consult them. Career transition. Some of you may have had an aha moment. I'm seeing in my mind, it's real cartoony, but you know how cartoon be like, eureka, aha, and the light bulb turns on, it's all bright. Some of you have had that moment just now, or you're about to have that moment. Understand that this is a confirmation that you're not crazy, because for the people, like I said, who are in those hostile work environments, people could be trying to gaslight you, trying to gang up on you, trying to make you feel like you're crazy, trying to make things that's happening seem like they're not, all that shit. Jedi mind tricks, you're not crazy. Okay? Understand that. You deserve better. You surrender to prayer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So, it seems like what you need to release that's no longer, serving you any purpose in your life, releasing the things that no longer serves a purpose in your life for your highest good. It looks like it's this job or this career or this line of work. It looks like it's these particular people associated with this line of work. It looks like it's the tendency to try to do everything on your own. You need to let that go. Try to do everything on your own without consulting to the divine side of things, the spiritual side of things. Your ancestors and the Most High. This message is really short. Y'all got the fewest cards of all three groups. I mean, what else can I say? If you found this video by chance, if somebody shared it with you, if you came here on purpose, know that this is your confirmation. This is your confirmation. Take that chance. Take that chance on yourself. But make sure you arm yourself with that relationship that you had with the Most High, with your ancestors. Because number one, your ancestors, they love you. They only want what's best for you. You are their descendant. You are their child. You are their legacy. They only want what's best for you. Make sure you honor that by honoring yourself. You honor them by honoring yourself. You honor them by going to them, talking to them, building a relationship, consulting them, praying. And then, of course, the flip side of prayer is meditation. My elder, my dearly beloved Baba Ogun Kami, he tells me this all the time. He said prayer is when you're speaking to God. Meditation is when you're listening to God. And you can replace God with whatever words you want. So prayer is when you're speaking to the Most High. Meditation is when you're listening to the Most High. So once you surrender to prayer, what you then want to do is meditate. Let the answers come to you. They may come to you in dreams. They may come to you in song. They may come to you through people. Different things start to open up once you do surrender to prayer, because you open up the avenue of communication. You're hitting your ancestors' line. You're calling them up, letting them know I want out of the situation. As you can see, I've been scrambling, trying to do it on my own. Not quite there yet. Or I'm scrambling and I'm almost there, but you know, I need a little push, or I'm scrambling and I have no idea where to begin. No matter where you are in the process of it, just know that this is the starting point, and this is what comes to you as a, I don't want to say a reward, but as a result. Now, to tie up this little reading for you, let's get into these two cards right here. These are quote cards. These two cards are going to be some encouraging messages that you take away from this reading. To wrap this all up, two takeaways for you to meditate on, to reflect on when you leave this video, and it's an encouraging message for you to carry with you. So first we got, people will always discount you and you'll always get rejected, but set your sights high, be boldly ambitious, be relentless, and never give up. I can't think of a more perfect card than this for this reading. And these were pop-outs too, because all these cards for all three groups were all pop-outs. I like when they're pop-outs because the pop-outs are more powerful than me, and this means a lot. This is your encouraging takeaway message. You can take a screenshot if you want. And your second one is, you need to learn how to select your thoughts just the same way you select your clothes every day. This is a power you can cultivate. Listen. Spread your wings. Surrender to prayer. Know that your hard work is paying off. Don't get discouraged. You can screenshot this if you want to. These are your takeaway messages for your reading group 3. I really hope that these messages helped you. I hope that you found something that resonated with you. I hope you found some encouragement today. So if you enjoyed your reading, group 3, don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll be uploading more consistently. I actually have a exciting announcement to make. I will make that in the next video. And stick around. And if you are interested in booking a personal session with me, feel free to check out the link in the description box below. There you'll find my website, and on my website you'll see the various different services that I offer, so you can book a personal session if you would like. Now, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I appreciate you. Enjoy.